Namaskara. Some of these trees here would like to speak with you, share their little stories with you. I would like to share some poetry about trees. Poetry from different times and different languages of India. Poets have always shown us new ways of looking at our world. I will share some of their verses and their visions of trees as you walk. Let's walk to the jackfruit tree. Here is a verse from Amutta Malyada, a Telugu text by the king of Vijayanagara Empire, Krishnadevaraya. This verse describes the Veru Panasa, the underground jackfruit.
అడుగున్ బండి వ్రీలి అసలై మధు పుట్టగ ద్రావదెంట్లు మల్లడిగొని చుట్టి రాబనసలన్ బోలు చున్గలు గుండ్లతోడ నీడ్పదు పెను బండ్లు భిన్నతట పాంసుల భూరి మదాంబు సేచనా జడ తృణ శృంఖలాయుత వసంత మదద్విరదాధిపాకృతిన్.
This is what the verse means. The jackfruit burst forth from the ground, covered in mud, oozing sap, attracting strings of bees. Like spring's rutting elephant, dusty, temple sticky with must, shackled with black iron fetters. Amazing, don't you agree? Come, let's listen to what the tree has to say.
Hello? Hello? Is this working? Can you hear me? Ayyo, sorry. You have to forgive my enthusiasm. All of us trees are so excited to be able to speak to you. I might be young compared to these bigger fellas that you are going to meet, but all this complicated technology, ayyoppa, makes my roots fidget. I am more of an outdoor being, you see. You probably know me already, but just in case, I am the jackfruit tree. Look along my trunk. You might see a few fruits growing. I am such a hoarder that my fruits are too big for my stems to hold up. But you probably know that also. Let me see. What secrets can I reveal to you that you probably won't already know? Oh yeah, my leaves are so thick and leathery that you can use them for cooking things in it. Like steaming idlis, for example. Do you like idlis? Maybe tatte idli? And check this out, you can even use them as toothbrushes, Roll it up, tear it in half around the center vein, and avlada, you don't even need a paste. Well, I let you move on and meet the oldies back there. They have some interesting things to say too. See you soon.
Now, let's listen to another tree. There's the false Ashoka tree. Come, let's go there.
We were told you might have heard from our brothers over at Venkatappa Art Gallery during last year's festival. Apparently, they had a super time talking to you folk and told you all about how we got mistaken for the Ashoka tree that Sita sat under, and then we are now called the false Ashokas. If you see our older brothers by the entrance, you can see why someone thought we would be big enough to sit under. We might not be as showy and colorful as the real Ashoka trees, but we actually do have our own flowers, There is just this one season, a few weeks actually, when it happens. You'll have to look close under our leaves, at the trunks. And if you are lucky and catch us at the right time, you will see our pale green flowers. They're hidden in the leaves and all. You have to look closely. These pale green flowers then become purple berries. We always love that time of the year, when we have berries on us. The quails, the bats, and all other birds just visit us for snacks. You know that feeling when you have a festival and everyone comes by and eats a little of what you have cooked? You exchange sweets? That's exactly how it feels. A whirlwind of fun and laughter before things settle down again. So look out for that next time. Now that you know what to be looking for, you won't miss it. And if you do find a brother of ours flowering, go close and smell the flowers. We would be very interested in what you think it smells like. You humans have a very sensitive nose. Hey look, the old banyan is calling you.
It's now time for one of my favorites. The best tree to monkey around, the banyan tree. Here is a verse from the Prakrita language anthology of 700 verses, Gaha Sattasai.
हसियं सहत्थताडं सुखवडमुवगएहि पहिएहि पत्ताफलाणसरिये हुड्डीणे सवयसुवविन्दं मे.
Weary, a traveller, saw a dense canopy and clapped with delight. Alarmed, the leaf-winged, berry-beaked parrots all flew. Left standing was the bare skeleton of a banyan tree.
I've been around for so long, the poor fellows had to make me a chair to rest my many limbs on. Very thoughtful of them, don't you think? I like how all you humans, when you pass by, stop and send a little bit of gratitude my way. It comforts an old banyan like me. Makes me realize that no matter the age, species, gender, race, class of being you interact with, there will always be a spark of love in them somewhere. Have you ever wondered how a tree can always send out positive thoughts? How we are never hurtful? It is simply that realization. I have seen this mansion grow old, seen people come and go, had meditative times when the birds, insects, and squirrels were the only common visitors. And now, I see this busy time where every day I see new faces, whether here or in the compounds I overlook. Did you know that I'm your national tree? I feel very honored by the title. Thank you for it. I have tried to live up to it, and I enjoy hosting the barbets, quails, other birds, insects, and the occasional monkey. I know my brothers and sisters in villages love the children that play on them too. Maybe it is because of our welcoming nature. But if you have land that is hurt and which doesn't have an ecosystem, plant at least one of us. We are what you call keystone species. We'll be sure to call all our friends around. You shouldn't let an old lady ramble on so. Be off with you. Promise me you will think about how, no matter how bad someone or something looks, there will be some love in them, okay?
Let's go to the tree which gives us some delicious fruits. Yes, the mango tree. Yeah, the one right there. As you walk, let me share this verse from Pampa, the 10th century Kannada poet.
ತಳಿರೋಳ್ ನೀನೆ ಬೆಡಂಗನೈ ನನೆಗಳೋಳ್ ನೀಂ ನೀರನೈ ಪುಷ್ಪ ಸಂಕುಲದೋಳ್ ನೀನೆ ವಿಲಾಸಿಯೈ ಇಡಿಗಳೋಳ್ ನೀಂ ಚೆಲ್ವನೈ ಪಂಟ ಪಣ್ಗಳಿನೋವೋ ಪೆರತೇನೋ ನೀನೆ ಭುವನ ಕಾರಾಧ್ಯನೈ ಭೃಂಗ ಕೋಕಿಲ ಕೀರಪ್ರಿಯ ಚೂತರಾಜ ತರುಗಳ್ ನಿನ್ನಂತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಂಗಳೇ.
You have the most charming sprouts, the best foliage years, most lush blossoms years, loveliest buds years, matchless luscious fruit years. O King Mango, adored by all the world, bees, cuckoos and parrots, are mere trees any comparison to you? Here is a young mango tree. Give it a listen.
As you can see, I'm in kindergarten compared to these fellows. And man, do they like to show it? Bossing me around all the time. I may be the national fruit of 3 countries, the national tree of 1, everyone's favorite summer fruit, even called the king of fruits. But does all of that change the way this extended family of mine treats me? No, sir. Guess I just have to grow out a little more for them to take me seriously. I'm enjoying this growing process though. Every year a little more fruit, every time a little more joy gifted. Hey, did you know this? Apparently 50% of my kind, the mangoes, have made their home here in India. But you enjoy our fruits so much that only 4 to 5% of the gifts we give you get exported out of the country. Now that is a satisfying feeling to be so loved. It has always stunned me that all these 1,000+ varieties of my species, no, not kidding, there are actually that many, are so unique. If you put all our knowledge together, wouldn't we be one of the most cosmopolitan of trees? I like that word. Cosmopolitan. Full fancy and all. Okay, fine. I'll stop showing off now. See you later, distributor. You know, with our seeds and stuff. Okay, you get it. I'll stop talking now.
Let us walk to the rain tree there. This is a verse by the Sanskrit poet Magha from his composition Shishupala Vadha. Ravi Turanga Tanuruha Tulyatam Dadhati Yatra Shirisha Rajoruchaha Upayayau Vidadhan Navamallikaha Shuchirasau Chirasaurabha Sampadaha. This is what it means. The pollen-laden Shirisha blossoms, golden green like the mane of the sun's stallion, and the first jasmines, rich in lingering fragrance, announce. Summer is here.
My, how great is it to meet you? You look well. I'm sorry I couldn't meet you in my pink flowers. I guess I kind of shot the gun this time. The weather has been very confusing. You feel our pain too? It really has been very cold this year, hasn't it? My favorite season is the monsoon. In fact, I'm actually called the rain tree. As you have probably noticed, I have a huge spreading canopy. My second name comes from there, umbrella tree. But unlike normal umbrellas, when it rains, I actually fold up my leaves. If I didn't, how would the little ones like you that live under me get any rain? I love standing here with my sister, giving shade to the quiet folks who sit here enjoying some peace. I also love talking to my friend the kite, who stops by from time to time to see if someone has left out a tidbit for him. I'm looking forward to seeing you too now. I can't bend or move, but I would like to give you a hug, remove all pain from inside, and tell you that this year is going to be a beautiful one, little human. You are going to live in peace, prosperity, and wisdom. Be well.
You know, we don't always need words to understand trees. Sitting under a tree, enjoying its shade and a cool breeze, watching the sun rays play with the leaves, opens a whole new world for us. Won't you agree?
This has been a conversation with trees, written and co-directed by Janani Ishwar and Shrikant Rao. Expert advice on literature of ancient India by Naresh Kirti. Voices by Hemant, Ujjwala, Shrikant, Leelavati, Desikan, Janani, Ashish, Ganesh, Priya, Kavita and Charanya. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we loved making it.